Hey guys, I'm Bottles, and welcome back to the Sonic Retrospective. And today I'm going to be talking about the Sonic racing games. So this is going to include Sonic Drift 1 and 2, Sonic R, Sonic Rivals 1 and 2, which is something I forgot to say in the last one, and Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. So first I'm going to start with the first two Sonic Drifts. I'm going to be kind of talking about them, like, together. Mostly because in my mind I can't really discern which one is which, because they are such similar games. So Sonic Drift was the first attempt at a Sonic racing game, and it was okay. A lot of people make the joke like, oh, why does Sonic have to be in a car? Oh, no. He's the fastest thing alive, he'll just win. So, you know, like, it's just like, alright, here's your characters, here's some race courses, have a good time. That's all Sonic Drift really is. It's not really that complicated of a game. At least, not that I remember. It's just like, here's a bunch of courses, have fun, you know? So there's not really much to say about this. Playable characters are what you'd expect. You have like Sonic, Tails, Amy, Eggman, I think. So yeah, I don't really want to spend too much time on Sonic Drift, considering it's not really that in-depth of a game. It's just your average racer. So I'm going to move on to something that is probably actually one of my childhood games, which is Sonic R. Alright, so like I said before, I believe, when I was little, I had a bunch of Sonic games on the computer. And if there was one Sonic game that I played the most on that computer, it was Sonic R. Now, for one thing, I can be the first to admit that Sonic R is probably not a good game. But I love it. Like, that is an entirely, like, unpopular opinion. A lot of people hate this game, but I can't help but to love it. Like, I honestly love the game. I remember spending countless hours trying to find those 5 medallions in each stage, trying to unlock the secret characters like Metal Sonic, and Tails Doll, and Metal Knuckles, and the Egg Robo, and then trying to find all the Chaos Emeralds too, so that I can unlock Super Sonic, which literally breaks the game. So, a lot of people kind of shit on this game for the soundtrack as well. Because, you know, it's like, oh, what about these songs make you think of racing, like the living in the city, you know, or can you feel the sunshine? But honestly, I don't get what people are talking about when they said that. I mean, like, I know it's not like fucking rock and roll or anything, but it's still like a fast-paced pop song, and even then, the songs are really catchy too. Like, whenever I play Sonic R, even like now, when I walk away from the game after playing it, I always hum to myself like, can you feel the sunshine? Does it brighten up your day? You know, like, it's so cool. And then this game got incredibly more fascinating to me when I got older, because I started hearing about that creepypasta, the Tails Doll curse. And, you know, there were like all these fake, like, oh, how to initiate the Tails Doll curse. Like, if you do this, Tails Doll is gonna visit your home and kill you. And admittedly, I tried them all. At least the ones that were actually possible. And lo and behold, none of them happened, because I'm still here. It's just a myth, like most of you know. And I feel like it's because of that rumor of the Tails Doll curse that, like, all of these creepypastas about the Tails Doll are kind of like popping up all over the place. Hell, maybe one day you'll see a Tales from the Consoles about the Tails Doll. So yeah, Sonic R, it's a pretty solid game. It could be better. Super Sonic Racing is a fucking great song. Let's move on to Sonic Rivals 1 and 2. So, again, this is probably the first Sonic racing game, and I think really the only Sonic racing game other than Sonic Riders, to actually have a story, which I thought was pretty cool. Sonic Rivals 1 was just kind of like your run-of-the-mill Sonic racer. Like, it's kind of like playing the multiplayer of Sonic 2 or Sonic 3. Like, it's like a 2D platformer, you're racing through the stage, and then whoever gets to the end first wins. And you have, like, all your special powers and stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, the only reason I got this game was so that I could play as Silver the Hedgehog, because this was actually my introduction to the character of Silver the Hedgehog before I knew he was in Sonic 06. So I was like, new character, I would love to see what he's like. Probably the most disappointing thing about this game is actually the fact that there's only 4 playable characters. In this game, you can only play as Sonic, Shadow, Silver, and Knuckles, and that's it. And I kind of thought, well, Sonic R had like 8 characters. No, they had 10 characters. They had Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Metal Sonic, Metal Knuckles, Tails Doll, Egg Robo, Eggman, and Super Sonic. And then they just kind of like shit it down to 4. I mean, I know this is a handheld title, but you're telling me that a PSP doesn't have, like, being able to render 3D graphics doesn't have enough processing power? Like, has less processing power than a Sega Saturn? Like, come on. And also, the tracks really aren't that memorable, like, really at all. Hell, even the story really isn't that memorable. It just seems like the type of story where it's like, I'm gonna go stop Eggman! You're in my way! Let's race! You know, like, it's just that kind of thing. And then Sonic Rivals 2 kind of stepped it up a notch. They literally doubled the cast. But the way that the story works is that there's 4 different stories for each team. Sonic and Tails are a team, Knuckles and... fuck. I forget who Knuckles was with. Shadow was with... Fuck, who the fuck was in this game? Hold on, I'm looking this shit up right now. Because these Sonic Rivals games are actually, like, really, like, kind of forgettable. As you can kind of tell by the way I'm talking about it. So I'm literally gonna look up the fucking characters right now of who the fuck you can play as. Alright, so Sonic is with Tails. Sonic's with Tails. Shadow's with Metal Sonic. Knuckles is with Rouge. And Silver is with Espio. So, right off the bat, I'm confused. Sonic and Tails makes sense. Shadow and Metal Sonic? With Rouge in this game, I kind of expected more that Shadow and Rouge would be a team, rather than Shadow and Metal Sonic and then Knuckles and Rouge. Also because aren't Knuckles and Rouge rivals? And with Shadow and Metal Sonic, it's like, I guess, like, they're both, like, creations of someone from the Robotnik line. That's all they really have in common. Though I think, if I remember correctly, the entire time Metal Sonic is being controlled by Robotnik. So, I think that's kind of why there's, like, Shadow and Eggman, but even then, like, they kind of hate each other. Schmidt. But then the thing that really confuses me is the team of Silver and Espio. For one thing, they've never even met before. I don't think they've ever shared the same screen time before, so just the choice of having Silver and Espio in the same team was just really odd. And why Espio, of all people? Like, why couldn't it be Blaze? Like, that would have made sense. And Silver and Blaze. It's not like Blaze is actually dead in this timeline. So, I don't know. I just thought Espio was a weird choice. Also, they brought back Eggman Nega from this game, which, by the way, makes it even the more glaring that Blaze isn't in this game with Silver. And in this game, once again, they say that Eggman Nega isn't from another dimension, but from the future. Which is it, Sega? Is Blaze, Silver, and Eggman Nega from the future or another dimension? Because you have to pick one. Because, you know, Sonic Rush was first and said it was from another dimension. It's like, okay, maybe with Sonic 06 they wanted to retcon Blaze's character and say that she was from the future. Fine. And then Sonic Rivals 2 comes out, Silver's still from the future, Eggman Nega is now apparently from the future, which if Blaze is from the future, that makes sense. And then Sonic Rush Adventure comes out and says they're from another dimension again. So which is it? Yeah, you can't have both. Yeah, it has to be one or the other. Another dimension doesn't equal the future, you know what I mean? Like, it's a little frustrating to try and, like, put together what the deal is with these characters. It's so confusing, just because Sega, like, basically has a huge entire plot hole for the existence of these characters. But other than that, kind of like the first Sonic Rivals game, there's really not much to this one. It's a lot of like, I'm on this adventure. I want to stop Eggman. Hey, you're in my way. Let's race. You know, like, it really didn't fix any problems that the first Sonic Rivals game had, other than their short list of characters. So, that's all I really have to say about Sonic Rivals. So, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing now. The first crossover Sega racing game. Like, they kind of, like, experimented with the idea of having, like, all the Sega All-Stars be in the same game when it came to, like, Sega Superstars for the PlayStation 2, like that weird iToy game. And then also with Sonic and Sega All-Stars Tennis, which was okay. I mean, it's fucking Wii Tennis, but with Sonic and Sega characters, you know? Like, there's really not much to be desired. But then the racing game comes along, and they really have, like, all these, like, cool things, you know? Like, the tracks are really cool. They got, like, one from, like, every Sonic game. All the characters are, like, they didn't just get mostly from Sonic, you know? Like, they have a good share of, like, characters from other Sega games. Like, Knights is there. The monkey, Samba's there. I'm not sure if this is only in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Transformed or the original, but Beat from Jet Set Radio's in there. I'm pretty sure the guy from Shenmue might be in there. Billy Hatcher's there. So it's just cool seeing all these, like, Space Channel 5, Oolala's there. It's kind of nice to see all these Sega characters, like, in the limelight again, because as of late, like, when that game came out, Sega kind of primarily just focused on Sonic for a while. Like, yeah, like, in 2011, I think, they had Nights into Dreams or Journey into Dreams, or whatever it's called, for the Nintendo Wii, which is the first time we've ever seen Nights since, like, the 90s. So that was kind of cool. But, like, since then, like, I would love, like, another Crazy Taxi, or a Space Channel 5, or a Jet Set Radio, or, hell, how about a Samba game? I think there's only one of those. And hell, I'd welcome another Billy Hatcher, you know, like all these different, like, IPs that they have, and they just don't really do anything with it. I'm kind of shocked, but I'm not sure if this is, like, a deal because it's more of a Platinum character than like a Sega character. But I kind of wish that Bayonetta was in this game too, but I kind of have a feeling that's more of a Platinum character than a Sega character. You know, like, Platinum wanted to make the game, and Sega just kind of gave them the money, you know? So, you know, again, it's just like your run-of-the-mill racing game. You pick the track, you pick the car and the character, and you race. Kind of like Mario Kart in that sense. But it's pretty good. Sorry, I'm not going to really be talking about Sonic and Sega All-Stars Transformed, mostly because I haven't played it, and I have no means to play it right now, because I really don't have the cash to, like, buy it, and I don't really have time to borrow it from anybody either. So maybe if I do another Sonic Retrospective at some point and I do, like, all the games I missed, maybe it'll be in that one. So, I'll see you guys next time, where I'm going to be talking about... What the fuck am I going to be talking about? I'm at the end of my list for this session, so here we go. I'm going to be talking about Sonic Riders and Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. Again, not going to be talking about Sonic Free Riders, mostly because I don't have a Kinect, so I can't play it. I mean, I might mention it because I've heard things about it, but don't take it as, like, personal experience. So I'll see you tomorrow with those. Later.